I want to talk to you all about pain, trauma, and tears. Because since we all have been through painful experiences, those of us who are on the path to awakening and to taking charge of our lives, we've been there. What needs to be remembered is this: the past is just a memory. The pain is just a memory when we tap into the events that created the trauma. It fades with time. What happens is this: when we remember, it's as if we're in the situation again and we feel it. But the more we face it and we embrace the pain, it's the faster we heal. This is a fact. What happens then is, eventually, we still feel a pinch in our heart when we think of the events that caused so much pain. There's just one thing: that pain is an illusion because it has already happened. It is in the past. The tears are important. And I bring this up to say, you see, when I lived in that shelter for 3.5 years, feeling totally lost, I spent 3 months, my first 3 months there, just sitting out on the veranda, absolutely terrified and lost. I didn't know what to do. What I eventually doing when I discovered that there was a cathedral close by. It's 100 years old, the Anglican Cathedral. I used to go to that cathedral every single day and just cry. You can't cry, and I certainly had no intention of crying in the shelter, because showing weakness to wolves makes you a target. I understood that instinctively. But I would just go to that cathedral and cry. Sometimes the lady, I'm still feeling sometimes the lady, the cleaner, the one who took care of it, she would open the door for me and I would just sit there and cry. I don't know for how long until I cried it out. Then I would pull myself up, straighten myself out, and return to the shelter. Sometimes the priest was about to have a service and I would just sit in the back, sort of listening, or just walk around the back of the cathedral. They all looked at me, they didn't say a word, but I felt welcome. The peace that I felt in that cathedral was amazing, and this is what I want to share with you in particular. Tears are healing. Tears are cleansing. It is absolutely necessary, essential, ladies, that we release the tears. I'm in the grounds of the hospital awaiting my mother, who is having an eye operation. So excuse the background. Tears are cleansing. Release, release, release. Go wherever you have to do. Do whatever you have to do and release. The pain does fade. Yes, it does. I can guarantee you that. After escaping murder twice, being beaten up, abused in all sorts of ways in the shelter, believe me when I tell you that it does fade. Being raped as a 3-year-old and then somewhere between 9 and 12, it does fade. The healing, in addition to the pain, is when it hurts no more and you can forgive. Forgiveness is absolutely essential to your well-being and my well-being. If I can forgive, ladies, anyone can. And on that note, I'm going to say, ciao.